I'm still in my pajamas actually. Just got my jacket on and good morning everyone. It's 5 a.m. and currently I'm in Prague, Czech Republic, going on a little photo shoot in order to not catch that many people at one of the main spots here in town. Barely woke up and I'm still you know, 80% asleep. I'm still in my pajamas actually. Just got my jacket on and put my equipment gear on and left the hostel. So yeah, without any further delay, let's get this Prague video on the way. So just made it at the famous Charles Bridge here in Prague, and guys, I'll show some footage throughout the day as well and see how packed this bridge is. Actually right now there's no one. You know, you get that nice twilight look. At 5 a.m. the castle's not lit up, but either way, it's outstanding. And we're gonna take some nice photos right now, so I'm gonna close the camera and get going. So a few people did start showing up. You know, I thought it would be more, but it is a Saturday morning, so you know, Friday nights could be pretty tough. So guys, one of the main attractions here in Prague are the famous swans of the Vltava River. Looking back at the Charles Bridge, check out that view. Yeah, this is quite cool. You know, you probably saw on the internet a whole bunch of photos of the swans with the bridge and the city in the back. And also there are a whole bunch of cruise ships as well. A better view of the whole width of the Vltava River. And as you can tell, it's quite large. It's not any type of small little river. You know, the Charles Bridge right there has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 openings, 10 arches. You know, that's quite colossal for a bridge. Pretty much everywhere you go in the old city, you get beautiful architecture. Right now, I have no idea what this is. Looks like a theater. Could be a theater. Could be an opera house or whatever it may be. Looks pretty good. So this is the main square in Prague, but right now it's completely packed and they have an Easter market. You know, by the time this video is gonna pop up on the internet, the time that you guys are gonna see this, Easter's gonna be long gone. But yeah, everything's decorated, color, you know, a whole bunch of food stands, you know, a whole bunch of balloons in the shape of eggs, and a whole bunch more other stuff that I did not get a chance to see yet, but we'll find out in a little bit. So right now I'm gonna go and visit the main city hall, the tower of the main city hall, the old city wall actually, where we can get a good view of the whole square of Prague. So check out the view from the tower, pretty exceptional. Close to sunset, they're gonna close in an hour or so. So we cannot stay for the golden light or for the blue light, but this should do. This is quite extraordinary. You can get a 360 of the city. I'm gonna show you guys in a little bit, but I'm gonna take some photos and then take care of the video part. And the main view towards the cathedral, probably the most splendid view that you can get out of the tower. So guys, this part right here is also extraordinary, but although everything's in shade, you can't see very well right now. It's definitely worth coming either for sunrise or now late in the evening, because for sunrise you're gonna get a nice look at the castle. So there's zero way you can go online and Google Prague and now get a picture of the famous astronomy clock. At 6 o'clock when I was up in the tower, a whole bunch of people gathered so they can see the moving pieces, I guess, of the clock. But yeah, it's quite famous, and I may get here tomorrow at 6 o'clock in order to see the movement. If not, next time. More stunning views of the city. So if you head towards the castle, you get some really nice views back towards the main cathedral and some other churches they have here. Although the sun is again not in a perfect location, you know, just scouting for future later evening. Sunset location is actually not bad at all. So just made it to Truffle garden viewpoint, guys, and although the views from the castle, from the tower downtown, they're superb, I feel like this one just comprises all of them. Check it out. You got some greenery here in front, the whole city. You can see the bridges on the Vltava river. It's just stunning overall. So literally it takes around 10 minutes to go across the Charles Bridge at peak hour. There are people everywhere, and certain points it just automatically stops overall. So yeah, definitely planning and definitely a good idea to come in the morning and take photos of the bridge. That's pretty much the only time when you're not gonna have people around it. So came back to the panorama point that I showed you guys earlier, just because the sun is right at the right spot. That way you can capture the full details in the churches and the architecture and so on. But purely outstanding, definitely on top with the panorama that you get from the city hall, you know, if not even better. So another major attraction here is the movable face of Franz Kafka. Franz Kafka, the writer, that is. But the way it looks, it could be anyone's face. It's pretty cool though. Supposedly this weighs around 4 tons or so. Doesn't look like it. Here's a really good view of the whole Charles Bridge with the palace on one side and the cathedral on the other, watchtower or clock tower, whatever you want to call it, on the other side, and a whole bunch of people enjoying a boat ride on a splendid afternoon. So inside the city center, guys, you can pretty much stop at every street corner and just admire the architecture. I mean, check out this building right here, especially at the top, with all the details and the paintings or sculptures, whatever they may be. Yeah, most likely they're paintings. But yeah, it's just tremendous. So here we have another interesting sculpture or sculptures, and most likely from the Soviet times. As you can see, we have the guy on the right, the academic, kind of holding a book, and then like a blacksmith, and then maybe, you know, farmers or, you know, something similar. But yeah, very, very interesting to notice the history all throughout the city. And then a modern camera right in the middle. You got more stunning views of Prague right here. So pretty much anywhere you walk around the river, you'll get stunning views. So what do you think about Prague, Nenad?
I think it's very, very good. You should come to Prague and
spend all your money.
not all your money, especially not on food. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe a little bit on food. But no, overall, it's fantastic, no doubt. It's been a great city break, I guess you can call it. 3-day trip to Prague. But yeah, it's quite a nice city.